What's going on, lads and lasses? Welcome back to 100% Mag. So I hope you're all staying safe and well out there. And of course, we are heading into the start of the Sela Weekend at St James's Park. Of course, there is a little bit of cloud of controversy over this weekend, but it has been updated by the club that it will go ahead as planned. Of course, Northumbria Police will be informing the club of any updates as a cause to what is being reported as a protest from, of course, what we've seen in the rest of the country of riots going on. Well, there was talk that there could be a riot going on the 10th of this month, of course, which would be when we would be playing our second game of the Sela Weekend. But it is going to go ahead as planned, and of course the club will be informed by Northumbria Police of any updates. Nexus as well are going to inform the public of any updates. Club will inform everybody of any updates as well. But just go about your plans as usual. If you are going to the Sela Weekend, then do take caution, be careful. But of course, there's going to be plenty of police presence out there, I'm sure, for this weekend with the news that has been going around. But it is going to go ahead as usual. So with that now said, done, Newcastle, of course, will be kicking off our Sela Weekend games with, of course, the game tomorrow. It's 7:30 against Girona. Now, Girona is a team that are affiliated with Manchester City. They've done fantastic in La Liga this last season, just gone, of course, and they come to St James's Park to take us on in the second season of the Sela Weekend, the Sela Cup. Now, last season, of course, seen us win this cup. This is a chance for us to defend this against the teams that we are going to have to play this time around, which is Girona and Stade Brest, I believe they're called. And of course, that game against Stade Brest will be on the 10th of August, the date that is being talked about as a date that could be a little bit of a problem. But it is going ahead as usual, as I just said. Now, going into this, this is going to be, again, another chance for Newcastle to get a bit more energy, a bit more experience, a bit more stamina in our legs heading into this brand new season with the Premier League not that far away. You might have seen me predictions video for the Premier League. If you haven't, do go check that out. I'll give you my thoughts on where I think teams are going to finish in that video. And if you're not a Newcastle United fan and you're watching this, you're wondering where I've put your team, go check it out. If you can, hit a like on it as well, as it does help to support the channel. But going into this game against Girona, I do think we'll have a really good game. It will be a competitive game, and obviously it's a friendly, but it's also a friendly for a cup. It's a chance for us to defend our Sela Cup from last season, and I'm going to go in with the confidence of Newcastle coming away with a win against Girona in the first game, and then, see what we can do in that second game against Stade Brest as well. Not only is the men's team playing in this weekend, but the lasses are as well, and they will be taking on a massive challenge for them as they take on, of course, AC Milan's women at St James's Park. That's going to be a 1 o'clock kickoff on the 10th, on Saturday coming, before Newcastle, of course, take on Stade Brest at 4 o'clock on the same day. That's, of course, if the plans do go ahead as scheduled, because we do have to wait for further updates if anything does change between now and then. But as of now, it is going ahead as planned. Obviously, there's been an official announcement today as well from Newcastle United of William Osula coming in from Sheffield United.
Hi Jodies, delighted to be at the club. Can't wait to see you all at St James's Park this weekend.
An undisclosed fee. Now, this lad's been getting a lot of criticism thrown his way, very unjust criticism, I've got to say, because he does look like a really good, promising player. Obviously, he's not coming in to be the number one striker because that's Alexander Isak, but he is coming in to be a backup to Alexander Isak. And I think, when you put that into perspective and you look at it from that point of view, I think it will be a really good backup player. He showed some really good stuff from what I've seen in footage of him. He looks really promising. He does seem to have a bit of excitement about him as well. And I think he will be a fantastic backup player. Now, give the lad a chance. There will be people out there, obviously, like there has been, criticising him, as there always is. But the lad deserves a chance like every other player that comes to the club. Remember, we were saying that we weren't too happy at Anthony Gordon because of what he had done at Everton to Newcastle United when he played with, and look at him now. He's our boy. Anthony Gordon is our boy. So, we'll see what happens with him. There's also plenty of other talk as well about transfers, which I will cover on the channel in the coming days as more of it comes in. We're still in the moment of trying to deal with Marc Guéhi transfers as well. If we can seal that, then that would be absolutely fantastic. But it remains to be seen on that one. Of course, there has just been a leak one out, and it's been a fake one, unfortunately, by an account trying to be David Ornstein, and saying that Marc Guéhi has signed for Newcastle United, and unfortunately, like I say, it is a fake account that has said it, so unfortunately it is not true. We're still waiting on the news on Guéhi to join for Newcastle United and see what happens with that one. Also, Newcastle United's just released the official club app. Go download it now on iOS and Android, the official club app, where you'll be able to get exclusive club content on, of course, your mobile device, as long as you do have, of course, a device that is capable of downloading apps to it, be iOS or Android. But Newcastle United have released it. But that is it for this video. Like I say, if you haven't seen the other video I put out today talking about the St James stack, then do go check that video out, of course. And also go check out my Premier League predictions video if you haven't seen it yet. There's plenty of good content in there for you to enjoy. My thoughts, of course, on where I think teams will finish this season in the 24-25 Premier League campaign. And as always, remember, hit like, share, subscribe to the channel, and let's get this going. However, lads.